Here at the Waynes for LFA 73. Here talking to Solo Hatley Jr. Man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, a lot better now that Wayne is finally over.
Wayne's over. I don't know if you know you're going to be the main event now for LFA 73. Man, how's that feel?
Yeah, I literally just found that out. Great, a lot more eyeballs. Personally, I'd rather be sooner, but I'll take the main event spot.
Yeah, and you're going to be facing Austin Lingo. How do you feel you match up with him?
Good. He's gonna lose. It wouldn't matter if it was him or anybody else. He's up against me, so he's gonna lose. I'm sure he's gonna come in hard, strong. He's gonna look to knock me out. Try to take me down. Whatever he wants to do. But it's gonna be a first, second round knockout.
Your last fight, man. Talk to us about that one.
That one kind of said the same thing. I told everybody it was gonna be a first round knockout. I don't now, but at the time I had 6-1 cut in my hair for after I won the fight. I told everybody it was gonna be a first round knockout. My last dude and also Oscar too, kind of both were saying the same thing. I feel like they're kind of looking past me because they keep saying stuff about the Contender Series and UFC and LFA belt this and all that. And it's cool if they think that, whatever. But you gotta beat me first, before you can even think about going to the UFC.
Tell us about your MMA career, man. How'd you get started into?
Well, Floyd Mayweather was my big inspiration. He's always been my favorite fighter, like of all time. No matter what anybody thinks about him, his personal life ain't got nothing to do with his boxing ability. He trained harder than anybody else. He adjusted to all styles. Some people were bigger than him. A few were faster. A lot hit harder than him. But he adjusted to all that, and that's kind of how you have to be in this game as well, because not everybody fights the same. So you have to adjust to whatever style they come at you with. And yeah, that's basically how I got started. I started when I was 14. Just growing up watching him.
So like at what age, you said you started at 14, did you start taking this seriously, like start thinking like, I could do this, start racking up them wins?
Well, I started training for my first fight when I was 15. I was a stupid kid. I did not train really that hard at all when it came to fighting. I really didn't get serious until after I lost one fight as an amateur, and then I switched gyms. And that's when I really got serious about it. Like, I would train hard, but not nearly like now, because that's what I had to learn. Like, you have to train hard. You can't, because there's a lot of people that have like a 7-week camp, and they don't train hard until like the last 2 or 3 weeks. No, you can't do that. You gotta train hard all the way up until the fight.
Exactly, man. That's very true. Man, you fighting out of Arkansas, man. Tell me about the gym that you're training out of and some of your coaches that help you out there.
I train out of OTC, Off the Chain MMA in Hot Springs, Arkansas. My head coach is Dewan Pickney. We also have our other coach, Bobby Ray Edmonds. I also do some cross training, some with Rock City MMA. Their coaches is Nathan Kirby. And for this fight especially, I went to Nashville, Tennessee, and trained with the Nashville MMA team. They have too many coaches to name, but you all know who you are. I trained with them for a week for this fight. All of them helped me out a lot. They helped me out a lot get ready for this fight. And my coach, Dewan Pickney, he puts in about 6 to 7 hours in me a week more than anybody else. Because I already train 3 times a week, and he puts in a lot more than that. So he's a big reason why I've gone this far, and as well as my team as well.
Any other guys coming out of your gym that's on the come up that we should be looking out for?
Yes. One of my teammates, Chauncey Foxworth, he's actually 2-0 with LFA. He's also a Bellator vet. He fights next week actually for Pyramid. He's a welterweight. He's really, really good. We have a couple of amateurs coming out too. Claude Wilcox, Donovan Beard, Caleb. We have a couple of amateurs coming up. As far as like the main pros, other than my coach, because he still fights too, it's me and it's Chauncey.
Sweet, man. So main event tomorrow, Solo Hatley Jr. Against Austin Lingo, the main event, man. What are your predictions for this fight?
First round knockout.
Fans are gonna be excited for this fight. Appreciate the time you're talking to us. Any shout outs you want to give out to your family, friends, or sponsors back home?
Of course, all my family. I love you all. My mother, Ramona Peters, my girl, Aaliyah Reddy. Like I said, my coach, Dewan Pickney, Bobby Ray Edmonds, all my teammates. A special shout out to Nashville MMA. Ronnie Lawrence, he's a 135 fighter. He fought on the last LFA card with me too. He's really good. He let me stay at his house for a week while I was training with them. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody from Nashville MMA helping me to train for this fight.
Hey, Solo, man, appreciate the time. Best of luck to you tomorrow night. Access TV, main event, LFA 73.